Hi, everybody. I hope that you can see me. Please let me know if you cannot see me. I was having some difficulties trying to connect tonight, so I'm sorry I'm late. But most of you know that I'm always late to everything, right? So let me know if you can see me on YouTube and here on Facebook. Hi, everybody. Hey, Shannon on YouTube. Okay. Alrighty. Hey, Jaden. Amanda, y'all can see me. Yes. Okay. Hey, Denise. How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh, y'all, it has been wild. This is the first time that I've been scheduled to do some read-ins and a live, and hey, Jason on YouTube. So I'm really looking forward to spending some time with y'all. Hey, Dylan. Hey, Crystal. Okay, so everybody can see me. Ooh, okay. All right, I got my coffee. Let me just take a sip. Hold on. I look amazing. Well, thank you. I brushed my hair today, and y'all, my daughter, she put some eyelashes on me. I don't know if you can see them or not. You probably can. I'm almost scared to like get in the car and then roll the window down because they might go like they literally like I might fly away with them. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. Y'all know that I'm not. I have no idea. Like I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. So she put them on me. You can. Okay. Yeah, they're a little big. Just a little bit. So anyway, I'm so happy that y'all are here. I do have some announcements that I want to make real quick, and y'all, we're going to get to the good stuff, and I'm going to give some readings. Yeah, y'all can see them. Okay. Yeah, if I fly away, that's why. Everybody tells me I should do stuff like that, but I just don't know how. I have no fashion sense at all. So, okay, so you should be able to come back, and once I'm finished tonight, you can always go back and replay it. It may take some time to like process the video and that kind of thing, but just know you should be able to come back and like replay this video and that kind of thing. So yay. Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to read off a few things real quick, and then we're going to get busy. I'm so happy that you're all here and just giving me an opportunity. All right. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. I want to talk about a few things, y'all, because if I don't talk about, y'all know how I like switch, and I'll be talking about something and then I jump to something else. So I want to talk about a few little things real quick. So before I start, I'm Angel Leigh if you're new here. So thank all of you so much for just being here. And a lot of you, like I have people come on like, what is this? Like, what in the world? What does she do? I connect to past loved ones. Just kind of stay. And if you're not into this thing, hey, thanks for giving me a chance. But all right. So I do have some private virtual sessions booking that is available for several dates in April. And I think I only have one day at the very end of May. So if you are interested in, let's say you want to book a virtual session with me, or get like a little friend group or a family group, and y'all want to do that kind of thing, I do have a few, just a few dates in April, and one date available at the very end of May. So the way that you book and that kind of thing, if you're interested in it, you want the information about it, just email at angelleahassistant@gmail.com. Okay. And give it a little bit. Y'all just be patient. And then Meredith will send you, that's my assistant. She'll send you all the information. Okay. let's see. I am scheduled April 20th for another free live. So go ahead and mark your calendars now. I will be coming back April the 20th. It's on a Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time to do one more free live before my event. Now, let me put this down for just a second. So I am returning to the Mississippi Gulf Coast to Gulfport, Mississippi, May the 10th. It is Mother's Day weekend, but I wanted to do this event for, to celebrate the mamas in heaven and the mamas here. Maybe you don't know if you have a mom here, or you have someone, or even a mama in heaven, and you don't know what to do for that weekend. Get tickets to my event, y'all. I am coming back to Gulfport, Mississippi, to the beautiful Gulf Coast Event Center. It is just drop dead gorgeous. And I'm so excited to be a part of that. So I had a VIP experiences where you skip the lines. It's fast check-in, and then you go straight to the back and have like a VIP. It'll be you and a very limited amount of people that will be a part of the VIP. We wanted that very small, so it was just limited tickets, and it is sold out, the VIP experience. But right after that is the main event, and that's the gallery reading. And as we speak right now, we still have some tickets available, but y'all, it's going fast, and I'm like completely shook about it. I have cried many times. I'm not going to lie. I'm very raw with y'all. I've just been like overwhelmed by your love and support, and tickets are going really fast, but we do have tickets available to the gallery reading. So if you are interested in coming and experience this in person, y'all, I love to do free readings like this, like in the sitting with y'all and talking with y'all. And I know a lot of you are not able to travel, and that kind of thing. And so this might be the only way you can do it, or you could do a virtual session with me. But if you can ever make it to any of my events, and I promise I'm about to, spread out a little bit and do them in other areas as well. So if you have a venue that you are, and you want me to come to, or maybe a location, that kind of thing, please drop that in the comments, because I always go back and read the comments and that kind of thing of where I need to come to next. Okay. So, but if you've never been to any of my events, y'all, if you've ever been, please share your experiences in here in all caps and that kind of thing. And just share your experience. You can literally feel the energy. I connect to animals. I've had cats run through people's legs. I've had pelicans come through. Y'all, it is insane. And I think I've had it. I don't do it every time, but sometimes I'll ask somebody, hey, can you count the souls that stepped forward during this event? And y'all, I've had them come back and say 60 something souls. I've even had them up to 70 something souls step forward for just one in-person event. So that means 70 something souls step forward for people, y'all. It was insane. So when I say that I give it my all during in-person events, I do. It's almost to the point where I can't even stand in the end. But so I would absolutely love for you to be a part of my in-person event. And it is May the 10th, Mother's Day weekend. And it's also my dad's birthday weekend. His birthday is the 12th. And so what better way to celebrate mamas and all of you and the mamas in heaven and my daddy. So this will also be my very first event back since my dad had passed. And so I think just y'all being here with me in this will mean everything to me. So I just wanted to say, be a part of it. The way that you can go ahead and secure your tickets now is just go to my website at angelleigh.org and then scroll over to events. And then you should see all the information. There will be like a little bit like buy tickets, click that, and then it says see more, and click that, and it has all the information. It's just going to be so fun, and I am so looking forward to this. Okay, so we are in the process. It takes time. It just takes time to get events going and that kind of thing, and venues. But we're looking in other areas as well. So I hope that you can all be a part of it. All right, let me see. Let me get to the comments. So how is tonight going to work? How are you going to receive a reading? All right. How does this work? Because, I don't force this. And I would sit here and say everything of like my story. I was 3 years old when I started seeing souls and that kind of thing. But you can just scroll through my page, y'all, and you can see my story if you're new here. Also, there's a book called Through the Eyes of Angel Leigh. and it was written by Dr. Sue Clifton. I met her on the filming of when I was on A&E TV and that kind of thing. And so she wrote the book. And so if you're a reader and you want to know more about my story, it is on Amazon. It's called Through the Eyes of Angel Leigh. But y'all don't forget, I also published 2 books just recently. Memories to Hold. It's a grief workbook and journal. It was an absolute amazing tool for me when my dad was on hospice. And so I created that while he was on hospice. And I've did some workshops with it. And then I also have a children's book. What about kids? You know, kids are also going through grief and that kind of thing. Now, the children's book is called Emma's Shining Star. And I'm really excited about Emma. She's going to grow, and there's going to be more stories with Emma. But it's a 5-year-old little girl that loses her daddy. And so it just teaches children. It's got Bible scriptures in there. It's just absolutely amazing. And it just teaches children that you can still find joy, you know, and, but I hope, and they're also on Amazon. All right. So how is tonight going to work? So I'll never force it. I'll never seek this. Okay. And what I mean by that is I can't say, hey, who are you wanting? Okay, let me go look for them. Now, I'm not saying that that's not how people work. I don't know how other people work. If they're able to do that, that's amazing, especially if they're able to help people. There's so many beautiful and gifted people out there that does what I do, you know. But with me and how it works for me, if I feel a connection with you, I may feel a little weird. That's the best way I can explain the weirdness that I feel. And I'm like, and I may call your name, okay? Feeling like, okay, maybe someone can come forward. Now, will somebody come forward? I don't know. We'll see. If I feel weird with your name, there's usually reasons for it. But sometimes when souls step forward, I see them in moving pictures. Like I'm seeing visions. I call them visions. And sometimes it comes through as like pictures and images and that kind of thing. As a messenger, I relay the messages to you, but remember, it can mean so much more, you know, and I don't want to say, oh, well, it could mean this, and then I'll be totally off. So the vision is exactly how it's coming forward. I'm going to give that to you, but just remember, like, tuck it in your heart, just remember it, because it could mean so much more. Third parties can come in. If you are from a third party, let's say you got a phone call one day and said, hey, your family member just stepped in during my connection. Maybe you learned about me through a third party. Third parties are souls that come forward that's not directly for you, but they're going to be for someone you may know. So I've connected to generational down. So just remember that. I know that you're here for a reason. I know that you might have been coming here for years and have never received, a reading through a live stream such as this. I promise you, I'm not picking favorites. I try my hardest. I open myself up and allow anyone that would like to come forward. But sometimes you may just have to book, so just remember that as well. You can always reach me through angelleahassistant@gmail.com. Okay. So if I call your name tonight, let's just say, and I feel like if it was just something quick, I've been giving myself like, okay, even if it's just something quick, I'm going to give it to you no matter what. So just put it in your heart and hopefully it makes sense. But if I feel like, hey, I'm going to call your name and I'll say, hey, let's bring you on video. If I say that, please email. You might want to go ahead and go to Google and get into it and, get ready to email. And if I feel drawn to you and I call your name out, just email at angelleahassistant@gmail.com. Okay. And I'll tell you hey, let's bring you on video. And then let's bring you on video and let's see who comes forward. So that's kind of how it works. I don't need to know information. I don't want to know information. Let's let the souls come through and validate what needs to be shown. That way we're not seeking it. That's the way we're not forcing nothing. But validation does mean a lot to me. And so when I'm finished, I'd love for you to validate, or even in all caps, that way we can all come back, and read your validations and that kind of thing. Hey, Ramsey. Hi. Alrighty. Okay, I don't know if these eyelashes is going to work for me. They're making my eyes. Okay, so what I'm doing right now. Okay, hold on. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, this is the time, y'all, to comment, interact with me. Whatever you feel led to say. It doesn't have to be about your loved one. Please don't put information about your loved one. But if I feel something weird with you, I'm scrolling through the comments right now. There was a Kristen. Let's bring you on, Kristen Sanford. Kristen Sanford. Have I ever connected with you before? Why does your name sound familiar to me? And with that, I'm glad I said that because y'all, I don't pick favorites, but if someone is coming through for you, it don't matter. Like, I'm still going to give that connection for you, even if I've connected with you before. I know that you're here and you're like, well, that's not fair. I can't help it. You know what I mean? So if someone comes forward, but that just shows you they can come back. I've had returning clients. I've had people that they've popped in at weird hours and I've messaged you. I know that y'all are on here, the ones that I've just messaged out of the blue and said, hey, can I call you? And that way, you know, it's me. And I've given you, you know, readings and that kind of thing. There was a Kristen Sanford. I felt something with you. So if you could go ahead, let's get you on here. Your name sounds familiar. So I'm like curious if I've ever connected with you before on here. Plus you might've just been commenting and that kind of thing. And that's why you are familiar to me. But please email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. Let's bring you on. And we're going to keep, there you are there. Kristen, let's bring you on. Okay. We're going to keep going. There was another, it was like, I'm trying to find it. I saw it, but the comments were going really quick. And so it was kind of hard. I lose them. I'm like, oh, it was like NADA. How do you say that? Is it Nada? I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I want to go ahead and apologize because y'all, I can't even talk straight. So if I do say your name wrong, I do apologize. But it was NADA. I think it was like, well, I don't want to say for sure. It's like more or something. I'm going back to find your name to make sure that I say it right. Okay. So if you're new here, I scribble. You'll see me looking down. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. I do scribble. It just helps. You ever had anything like in your mind before and it's just like, gosh, you can't get rid of it. It's just a constant there, you know? That's how it is with scribbling. I've learned that from years ago. Like I just kind of start scribbling, I write words and that kind of thing. And then I can feel like more will come to me in that way. You know what I mean? So if you see me scribbling, that's what I'm doing. All righty. Let's see. Gosh, thank all of you so much for being here. Okay. Oh, hey, Candace. Hey, girl. Let's see. All righty. We're going to keep going. How are you doing, Candace? All right. It was Candace Parker, y'all, that I was talking to. Okay. All right. We're going to keep going. I'm going to wait for Kristen to see. And y'all let me know if she comments back because I do miss the comments. I'm just scrolling through, seeing what I feel. And then y'all, we're going to get busy. Hey, Sheena. Let me go. Yeah, I do. I feel something for Kristen. Is she on here? All righty. Is it working? Okay. Is it Nada more? I think that was it. More, or I know for sure your last name started with M for sure, like more or something. If you're on here still, I saw your comment just a little bit ago. If you could go ahead and email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. I want to see who's going to come forward for you because I feel it. I need another book. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, this is this is Through the Eyes of Angel Leigh, if you're curious. This is the book that's more like about me. I gotta pick my thing up. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Let's try to get her on here as well. And then we're gonna keep going. Oh man, I'm gonna probably need some more paper. Okay. Let's see. Oh, where'd she go? I saw like J. Hold on, let me find it. I felt something with you. It was like Jaden. I said your name earlier. Remember that? Jaden. But it was like spelled different, like Jayden. Let's see if she can comment real quick. Jaden. There was a woman that was trying to step forward for you. Okay. We're about to get busy. here you are. This one. Hold on. Hi. Can you email? I just put you on the screen. NADA. More. I was right. More. Okay. There's someone trying to step forward for you. I'm just waiting for you to come up on here. Also, if you have questions like regarding how this works and that kind of thing, please feel free, to drop your comments down below. I'm trying to see. Whew. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure. Let's see. Yes, the VIP experience is sold out. It went really quick. It went within just a few days. I was very shocked. Very, very, very shocked. But I'm very, very thankful as well, and it was a very small group. I didn't want, I didn't want it to be real large, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to spend time with everyone. Okay, y'all, I'm just now seeing the VIP experience, so I'm still scrolling. It's very important for me to like look at the names and that kind of thing. See if I feel anything with y'all. Okay. Let's see if I find the names. All righty. Okay. Okay, here's a question real quick. While we're waiting for them, and we're going to keep going, I'm going to keep going through the names and just interact with me and that kind of thing. When you connect to a baby that passed before birth, are they still a baby or are they older? That's actually a really good question. I have connected to, they've shown me different things. I have connected to babies that I can just hear the cooing and the suckling of like the fingers and that kind of thing. And sometimes I'll see images almost kind of like I feel when I connect. And it's almost kind of like I knew that they didn't have a chance of life. Like I'm going to be blunt. I'm going to just say this. I've connected to people. I've did thousands of readings, but in just some of the readings that I did, I had some that showed that they never had their first cry, and which tells me that they either was born sleeping or they passed in the womb, and they're never by themselves. I have never connected to anyone. Okay. They might just come through, just show them, but our loved ones are never by themselves. They're always with their other loved ones. But usually babies, they usually have someone either holding them or like show me the people that's around them and that kind of thing. And so sometimes they stay little. I've seen them as babies, but I've also had where that, there's been some that, gosh, they have been past for so long, and that they would show glimpses of what they would have been at that age. So that kind of gives me a sign or symbol. Our loved ones gives us sign and symbols, and and so I have to take that like, okay, why are they showing me a flash of a baby and then all of a sudden kind of like space in between, and then them at like 15 and 16. So this tells me, oh, they must have been past for 15 or 16 years. You know what I mean? And so sometimes it shows them of what they would have been, or they are grown. And so I just honestly, I feel like it's really up to God. But I do know that our babies are, especially babies, they're never by themselves. I've connected to so many babies. It's sad, but just to know that our babies, I had a miscarriage, years ago, and just to know that the baby is in heaven with our loved ones and that kind of thing. That's a really good question. Oh, she's on here. Hold on. Yes. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm really good. So how do you pronounce your name? I just want to make sure. So sorry. Nada. So I said that completely wrong.
That's okay. Everybody does.
I'm sorry, but I love it though. It's so unique. By the way, I love the background. I love that color. Oh,
thank you.
Yes. Well, thank you for being here. So I felt something with you. I already started scribbling for you because I was scared I was going to lose like what I was seeing. So if it's okay with you, I just want to give you what I feel. Okay. And if it doesn't make sense, you're not going to hurt my feelings and say, yeah, no, like, I don't know that. Like, I want you to just like tuck it in your heart and just remember that I'm saying this. Okay. And then if you ever find out later, oh my gosh, I found them, I know who this is for, please come back and let us know. Because I'm always interested in that. But my job is to relay to you like everything that I feel. Hold on just a second. That was definitely a female. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a minute. It was almost kind of like an urgent thing. So she is making me feel. So I know I look a little odd, but I got to feel it for just a second. I felt her
You're
just a second.
fine.
Well, I can feel her. But she comes through kind of like their personality, y'all. I know I look a little crazy, but if I don't give you how they're acting, it's going to be kind of like, what? Like I have to give it to you how it's coming forward. But she is making me feel kind of she is a character. Let's just say that this is the way this energy is coming through. She's very funny. There it is. Now, for even my new viewer, I cannot talk. For even the new people here that is watching and that kind of thing, I just kind of like explain how it comes through. So sometimes it comes through very muffled, kind of like if you go get in the bathtub tonight, put your ears underwater, okay, and talk. It's very, very muffled. And then sometimes it's very clear. Sometimes they don't give me names, and sometimes they do. And sometimes it could even not be for them. They could be acknowledging someone. I see S for her, plain as day. S, 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 S. Now, just keep this in mind, okay? Because like I said, you might not understand it right now, but I am going to give this to you, okay? Now, she could also be a third party. Remember, was you here when I talked about third parties? Third parties are souls that come through.
Yeah.
So I keep seeing S for her real quick. Hold on. Now, I'm going to say she's a younger energy. So when I say that, she's not very old. Like, I don't see like 70s to 80s. She almost makes me feel, I'm not great with age, but I'm just going to kind of give you the roundabout of how she's making me feel. Sorry, she's making me feel a certain way. I'm going to say about 40s to 50s in age, okay? And she is coming through with the initial S. Almost kind of like, let me tell you how I hear it. It's like sure. This is all I keep hearing, okay? She's kind of almost making me feel like me first. Back up. Like I'm here. Like I know I'll look crazy, but if I don't do it, it's not going to all make sense. You know what I mean? So it's very funny like how she's coming through to me. I just want to say SHE for sure, or SHER, okay, or something reference to that, okay. Hang on just a second. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 3. Okay, hold on just a second. I keep hearing her laugh. Now I don't know if you understand who an S reference is.
I do.
You understand her energy? Like she's like it's my turn. Y'all back up. Like I'm here. Okay. She's about 40s to 50s in age. So she's young. Okay. Now she just is showing me just a few things. I think that she's just kind of like wanting to come through tonight to let everybody know she's first and that she's like more of like, I'm okay. I just want to be acknowledged tonight. I need her to know that I'm happy, that I'm okay. Now she keeps showing me just an image. Now pay attention to every description that they show around them for everybody. If they come through, pay attention to what's around them. If they show that, these could be her childhood memories. These could be cherished memories. She keeps showing me her standing beside this beautiful water. Okay. And I keep seeing her just like that. Okay. And I can hear the waves and that kind of thing. So I'm wondering if it's the ocean. Now pay attention to that because sometimes they show me standing still water, kind of like a pond and that kind of thing. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing more of like the waves crashing in and I can hear it and I can also smell it. Okay. And I almost see like seaweed floating by and her laughing. Okay. I actually see that. And she keeps showing me almost like the seashells and that kind of thing. And this is how she wants you to remember her. This is the reason that she's coming through tonight. She wants you to see, I'm okay. I'm happy. I need you to see this. Like, look where I'm at. Oh, look at the water. Look at the water. That's how she's coming through to me. Very excited. Now she is making this huge deal and she gets this stick. I know it sounds crazy, but pay attention to every detail. And she's drawing the number 6 in the sand. So look into that. They're going to sometimes give you numbers. That's a sign or symbol. See how they give you signs and symbols? Look into this, the number 6. Okay. Could be for her and it could be for someone that she's acknowledging all the way from heaven. So look into like birthday celebrations, death celebrations. And I say death celebrations because our loved ones celebrate death celebrations. We mourn, we grieve for our loved one, but God, to them, they had a chance of life. They were able to live, you know? And so look into that, but look into the number 6 because she's making a big deal about it. Okay. So I almost want to say it's for somebody. Okay. So I just want you to remember that. Okay. She's got others around her. So she is definitely not by herself. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a minute. Oh, hey. See her energy? I like how she's like, hey, like I know I look crazy, but I got to show you like how she's coming through.
That was my sister Sherry.
that's past. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She wants. So there's something here. So let me understand. I'm going to give this message to you, and then you take it, and then like.
Okay.
Because it's coming back at me, like repeating itself. So it's like there's a reason for that. There's an acknowledgement to mom. That's what I keep hearing. There's an acknowledgement to mom. Okay. Now I don't know if it's a sign or symbol. See that, because that's what I keep hearing. There's an acknowledgement to mom. So I'm trying to understand this. So I'm just going to give it to you, and hopefully you understand it. So is that an acknowledgement to say mom is with me, or hey, tell mom? Okay. There's something. Hold on. There's this woman. She's to the left of her, and she kind of goes. Just like that. Okay. So she's kind of like, and she kept laughing, and she goes, just like that. And she says, like, to tell mom or tell mom's family that Lind is here. And I almost want to say it because I hear it very clearly, Linda. And I almost want to say it's Linda. Okay. I'm almost positive that's what it is. And so I'm wondering, God, she's young too. I'm going to say she's like 30s to 40s. That's how she's coming through to me, her energy. Now, is that a third party? Maybe, so if there's a tell mom, okay, or an acknowledgement to mom, I wonder if she knows of a Lind or a Linda that's passed. Okay. If so, she's showing love to her. Okay. And so the S is coming through to say, tell, she's here. She's here. And all I keep seeing is a glimpse of a woman. I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but she's like, that looks good. That looks good. And she's like filling up a plate of food. Okay. And she's just to eat. And I feel like this lady loved to eat. Or is that a deeper message? Like maybe she couldn't in the end and that kind of thing. And it could be why she's saying that, So there's an acknowledgement to mom and something about, hey, tell like that Lind is here. I almost want to go with Linda. Okay. It is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Yeah. There's. I hear tons of laughing. I hear like music. There's also an older lady that's near you. Oh, yeah. She sits in a now, is she just a soul that's wanting to be acknowledged today? Maybe. I don't know, but she's an older lady and she sits in a very dark colored chair. Okay. Almost resembles because she kind of leans back in it. So I'm almost going to say a recliner. I feel like these are some of her memories, or she loved this chair. There's a reason that she's sitting here. Okay. She's got this big smile on her face. She's got whitish gray colored hair. She tells me that she was an older lady. There it is. Sorry, it's coming at me kind of fast. I keep seeing V. Oh, so hold on just a second. V. And then I keep seeing, hold on, wait, just a minute. She's sitting in a chair. She's, so she did, and she kind of rubbed her leg. Somebody like would put their hand on her shoulder, and she looked up at them and smiled. V-I-R. I'm almost positive that's what I see. Okay. I want you to know that she's happy. She's okay. She is an older lady, but she sits in this dark colored chair. I'm telling you, look into that. Okay. Look into that.
My grandmother.
There's
Virginia.
a dark chair that she would sit in. There's something about this chair. So it's kind of like her way of saying, I'm still in this chair. Like, these are some of her memories. Okay. So just remember her as well. There is another. Okay. So I just want you to know the S, she's happy. She's okay. She is definitely with you. She's still got her personality. She is a character. Look at the water, y'all. Y'all back up.
She loved the beach. She loved the beach.
There's this guy, though. He's kind of like far in the back. So I'm wondering for him to be far in the back. I'm wondering if he's like a third party. But, every soul matters, y'all, even third parties. It's like almost her way of saying, hey, bring him through. Just bring him through. I know it's going to sound a little odd, but not really, because I've connected to stuff like this before. But so pay attention to the smells and scents, because our loved ones is always leaving us signs. And sometimes we're just so busy in life that we don't realize it, Well, let her know I'm here. That's all I kept hearing. I know it's hold on just a second. I know there's probably a lot of new people in here going, what in the world? And I look crazy, but if I don't show you how they act, like it matters, you know what I mean? And so if I show you their personality, I want you to pay attention to that, Well, he's got like, is it short hair? Hold on. I think it looks kind of shorter colored, like short, not colored, short hair. It's definitely a male. and he's just kind of standing in the background, and he says, is that, I think it's the S, the S, the very, hey, I'm here. It's almost kind of like, hey, find B. Find B. So I'm trying to understand this. Oh, there it is. Find B, tell her. Okay, so if there's a B in acknowledgement, still here, because the way she said it, find her, tell her that he is here. Okay, so if there's something with that. And I smell cigarette smoke with him.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. And I feel like out of the blue, people will smell that. They might be minding their own business and then the cigarette smoke, but he goes, they're right here. And he points down at a little shirt pocket. Like, that's just how he's coming through. Like the shirt pocket, he goes, they're right here. I'm okay. He's coming through it. And so if you find B, who just wants it known that he's there, and I feel like they're going to start to smell cigarette smoke, there's going to be something personal with that, right? So if you know of a B, like let her know. You know what I mean? But
my daughter Brianna's in your chat room.
Is she in here now?
Yes, she is.
Does she understand that? Does she understand the shirt pocket, the cigarettes, and all of that? Does she
Yes,
understand how he's
sir.
acting? Oh, yeah. They're right here.
Yes, ma'am. I called you sir.
I know, it's crazy, but it's like, I have to show you how they're there. She is. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, it's so important to know that he's there. So I don't know if they had this bond, but let me tell you, this man is watching over them, especially B, because he said, they're right there. So I just had to do it.
Sounds like my father.
Oh my God. Wow. Well,
she just had a baby and named her second child after my dad.
Wow. I wonder if that's why that they're coming through to show love. Okay. So, and to acknowledge that. Oh, wow. Well, they're all together. I'm so thankful that I could show you that they're all there. Now there's others because I can hear them, you know what I mean? But I definitely had to come through with this S. Okay. And thank you so much. So did this make sense to you? You understand?
Yes.
The S is the L, the Linda. Okay, Linda.
That one I'm kind of confused about, but I will get to figure it out.
Yeah. It was like reference to mom in some way.
Right.
So it's like I feel like it's not a connection to you. It's going to be a connection to mom. Some way.
Okay.
So might be a third party. You know what I mean?
Right.
I've had neighbors come through. I've had exes come through. So it's like just remember that. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect. And I just want you to know she is so happy. She's a sweet soul. She's got this beautiful character about her. And let me tell you, she fought herself in here, like, to show love to you. Okay.
That was her personality. She, she made sure she was known.
Yeah. Oh, she sure did. And that's why I tell people all the time, y'all, I know I've had people tell me you're just goofy. And I'm like, well, I could either be like, well, this is what I feel, or I can give it to you. If I was on the other side of this and I was receiving a message, I would want to know every single detail, even the way that they felt. Right. I don't want to just halfway know. And so that's why I look crazy doing it, but I want to give it to you how it's coming forward. I want you to feel it. I want you to visualize how they're coming through, their personality and everything. It matters. Every detail. Yes. Thankful.
And I appreciate everything you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I will be keeping you in my heart and I'll be praying for you. So did you understand the dark colored chair for the lady?
Yes, that was I'm guessing that was my grandmother. She had this dark color recliner. And when I was younger, I used to sit in the recliner with her watching Hee Haw.
That's what. But do you see though that now makes even more sense to me why she kept bringing up the dark colored recliner. There was memories with you and her in it. So now as a messenger, I'm like, oh, that makes more sense. Of course, I love when they bring through the descriptions, but it's like, but why? Why would she bring it up? Now that makes sense. So
yes.
Well, thank you. Thank
you so much, Angel.
Oh gosh. Well, thank you for giving me an opportunity. I hope you have a wonderful night. God bless you.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh. Oh, I think, let's see. Hold on. Hi. You're on. Hello. How are you doing?
Good, how are you? I've been trying to figure it out.
Oh, was it hard?
Well, I didn't know the right email. I did the wrong email, and then it sent me another email back telling me it was wrong. So that's what took the longest, was getting the
That's
email and
okay.
entering
Hey,
it
you're
right.
here. You're here now. Hello.
But hey,
How are you doing? You're not shy, are you? No. He ran off. I scared
he
him.
did. He's been
Oh,
playing ball.
has he? Oh, well, that's awesome. What is he? Baseball?
He's out there playing basketball in the backyard.
Oh, good deal. Well, thank you for being here. I felt something urgently with you, but I have to ask, but don't give me any kind of information. I don't know if someone I don't know. Sorry, I'm out of it now. I'm like, I don't know if you heard me or not, but you felt familiar to me. Have I connected with you?
You did last year or the year before?
Got it. Because I'm like, why do I feel they're like, I felt this deep connection with you. And I was like, have I ever connected with you? But I was like, so I don't really remember. I just remembered your name. And I'm like, gosh, you sound familiar to me. So I didn't know if we've ever had a session before or anything such as that. But I don't remember who come forward for you. Okay. But it was almost, my goal is to give anyone here, if I felt drawn to you, I'm going to give it to you. You know what I mean? And so I just had to, yeah, it was a woman. Okay. Whew, sorry. Hold on just a second. I hope I don't cry because these eyelashes are going to melt off if that happens. I'm just going to give you something real quick. It's almost quickly, but like, it doesn't matter. I still have to give it to you if that's okay with you. Okay. Your mama. It's just like, whew, she keeps saying, sorry. Whew, she says, look at her. Look at her. You picked yourself up off the ground, didn't you? That's what she keeps saying. That you picked yourself up off the ground. I don't know if you understand that message, but I feel like it's a powerful one because when you feel that you're not good enough, okay? When you look at yourself in the mirror and you go, oh, and then you're not thinking of all the good things that's happened and all the good things you've been able to do, but you're looking at all the things that you could have done, or should I have done this, or I'm not doing this, or she keeps saying, you picked yourself up off the ground. And I am so proud of you for that. Okay. So I don't know if you understand that. Okay. But it's like, it was like powerful. You know what I mean? And so she's coming through and she's like, I'm her mama. That's exactly what she keeps saying to me. So now the way that her energy was coming, I mean, it was almost kind of very quickly, but I had to tell it to you because that's how it's coming through. Now, I don't feel that she's really been passed too terribly long. Maybe 3 or more years is almost the feeling that she's giving me. So I wouldn't say within like just a year. Okay. But that was the feeling of like, I need her to quit looking at the what ifs, or I could have done this, or and comparing yourself of like how far well, I would have did this and I would have been here. Da, da, da. Look at everything that you have been able to do. And I'm so proud of you. Okay. Hang on just
It's been going on almost 4 years.
4 years. I'm sorry. Do you understand that personal message though? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. She keeps showing me though, and you still talk to her. She keeps saying, I brought that memory to heaven with me, and that's exactly what I keep hearing. And she keeps showing me an image of a big bowl and her in the kitchen. That's the best way I could describe that. Okay. But I see this big bowl, but remember what she said, I brought that memory to heaven with me, That's what she keeps saying. So it is very important. I don't know if there was a memory of like her in the kitchen and you were in there with her. I get that most ladies like to cook, but for her to say that, there's reasons why. Okay. So I want you to keep that message in a big bowl. So look into that. Look into the descriptions too. Like the other lady that I just connected with, like she kept showing me the dark colored chair. Why do they show those things? Right. I'm not going to guess at it because that's not, the vision is exactly how it comes forward, but there's reasons why they show those things. So look into that. Look into does somebody have her bowls? Does somebody have her dishes, right? Or the big bowl? Like there's a reason that she shows me that. Okay. And I also smell sweet stuff around her. So I don't know if she liked sweets, you know what I mean? But that's what she keeps showing me. And I don't know if sometimes she'd have to hide them from people, but she kind of like, shh. And then she's doing that, she's not by herself. There's several others around her, but that was like the most biggest thing. Okay. Like I need her to see she picked herself up off that ground. Look at her. Look at her. That's what she keeps saying. Okay. Hang on just a second. I think that's another. She showed me a so if they show it to me, I give it to you. And I know I just talked about the ocean and that kind of thing, but there's something with that. Okay. Like the ocean and that kind of thing. So it could be cherished memories, I almost could see like a bird fly by and almost hit her. And she's like, ah! And she's like laughing about it. You know what I mean? And now, did it happen? Maybe. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it could have been something funny about a bird coming down, almost hitting her. Who knows? But that's kind of like what I'm seeing, but it also shows me the ocean, and the waves and that kind of thing. And she keeps showing me her leaning down and picking up the seashells and rocks and that kind of thing. It's very, very beautiful, You understand that deep message though. It's a very deep. I want to see without forcing it. Okay. She's definitely with you. Okay. So I want you to know that through your struggles and through your accomplishments, your mama is right there. And I want you to know that, like, quit doubting yourself on things. Quit doubting yourself. Quit doubting yourself. Look at everything that you've been able to do. Okay. And you're not alone. I don't know why you feel so alone. She keeps saying, like, I'm here. I'm here. I want you to see this. I'm here. Look at you. Look how proud I am of you. Okay. There's this older lady. I think she's older. Let's see. I can't promise that she'll come forward, but she's around you as well. I just heard laughing. Sorry. I just give it to you just as it's coming forward. Oh, I feel different with her. It's nothing bad, but I just feel different. There's this lady that's trying to come forward. She almost makes me feel like it was very recent for her. That's the feeling that she's given me. And it's almost kind of like, I just saw like a sunshine and flowers glowing from the sunshine. It's very, very beautiful. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sorry. Hold on. No, I'm looking like kind of weird right now. I'm spaced out. Yeah. She keeps saying, don't worry, I'll come in the dreams. That's exactly what she keeps saying. I feel like out of the blue, I hate to say this because it's like, but our loved ones do visit with us, and sometimes they'll come through in dreams, and you'll know the difference between, yes, sometimes dreams can happen and you can like think, oh, I dream about my daddy all the time, but I know it's just a dream. But I have had him visit through dreams, not much. I've got to see my daddy a little bit, but I don't get to connect to my family really. The way that she's making me feel is you'll know. Okay. So it's either for you or someone that's close to you. Okay. But she's almost making me feel like I'm going to come in dreams. Okay. You will know. And I want everyone to listen to this. You'll know when your loved one visits with you in dreams because you'll remember it. Most of the times dreams, it's like, how like you'll be spaced out and like, well, I'll remember this a little bit and this. Nope. Not a loved one when they visit with you through dreams. So we all have, I feel like it's like a shield. We all have my mama always said it was that mama's intuition, but we all have that, and so I feel like we all kind of have, like, the way it's been shown to me is like we have a shield around us, because you think scary or ghost or spirit or energy, we all are kind of like, ooh, it's just kind of like thrown on us that's the case of it being kind of like, oh, and so we accidentally put a shield up, because ghost scares people, and so even though she's not a ghost, but anyway. Well, I'm trying to explain it the best way I can tell you, but when you're sleeping, you don't have that shield around you. So your loved ones are able to come through more. And that's why sometimes they'll come through in dreams and that kind of thing. Okay. So, but you'll know the difference because you'll almost feel her, you'll smell her still, like you'll know it. Okay. So she is going to come in dreams. Why is she showing me my grandma? That's got to be a reason. Hold on just a minute. I'm trying to understand it. So now, is she grandmotherly? Maybe. And that could be why she's showing me that. She keeps saying Momo. Okay. So pay attention to that. Was she called Momo? Anyway, she's just wanting to come through to show that she is okay. She's wanting to come through to be acknowledged. Now, I don't know if your mama and her are connected. They're not showing me that, but it is important because your mama was bringing her through to say, hey, she's here. Okay. And I wanted you to know that. Now, the only thing I can think of when see how they give me signs and symbols, and I'm like, well, how am I supposed to figure that out? She's showing me my grandma. So I want you to just take that. Now, these are some things it could be. Is this a grandmother energy coming through for you or a grandmotherly energy? Then I heard Momo. Okay. So was she called Momo? I call mine grandma, so, but also she's I'm just kind of confused because she's not showing me both my grandmas. She's only showing me one grandma, and my grandma's name is Betty. Okay. So I don't understand it. So I'm giving you all of that. Okay. But I want you to know that she's happy. I want you to know that she is okay. And she keeps saying, there's no more struggles for me. Oh, no more. It almost makes me feel like in the end, was she in pain or had a lot of struggles and that kind of thing? And it's her way of saying, not anymore. I'm healed. Okay. So I want you to know that she's also with you. So when you feel alone, remember what your mama said. Look at you. She's almost making me feel like, look at you. I'm so proud of you. Okay. So do you understand this?
I do. That's my mom. And then my older sister has a different dad than us, and her grandmother just passed away, and she treated us all just like, we're her grandkids too. So we called her Mama Betty.
Momo Betty.
She's only been gone like maybe 2 weeks.
Okay. Wow. What? She's only just recently been passed?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, because she almost made me feel like it was almost kind of like I was almost gonna say either recent, you know what I mean? Either she was recent passing or unexpected. I heard the snapping of the fingers because usually I'm like, oh, that was recent. That's the feeling that she gave me. Because I was like, she didn't almost made me feel. Usually when they snap their fingers at me, that's a sign either recent, unexpected, or quick. She did make me feel that she had some struggles in the end. So either she held on and tried to stay for as long as she could, or it was just her way of saying, nope, I just recently passed. You get what I'm saying? So
she held on as long as she could, but yeah, she recently just passed. I felt like that was the only two people I had, that I could turn to when I needed anything, and they're both gone.
That's why she come through today then. That's why. She wanted you to see that you are not alone, that she is with you, okay? So when you feel alone, do you remember the message that your mama gave you just a second ago? Like about you picking yourself up off the ground, right? So when you feel alone, when you feel like I can't do this anymore, and when you look at yourself in the mirror, because she said that, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you go, well, if I would have did this, or if I could have did that, or you question yourself all the time. Remember, like, look how far you've come. You've got this. Okay. But thank you for allowing me to connect. I didn't know if I've ever she didn't make me feel familiar to me, but your name looked familiar to me. So I'm so thankful. I at least gave you what I felt. I will definitely be praying for you. And I'm so, so sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for all that you're going through. Kristen, I'm sorry. So you're not alone. Okay. Remember what your mama said when you start to doubt it. When you start to doubt it, remember what she said. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. I'll be praying for you, Kristen.
Thanks.
All right. Tell your boy I said bye.
I will. Thank you.
All right. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I'm going to put her scribbles up. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm probably going to need some more paper. Oh, gosh. All right. We're going to keep going, y'all. We're going to keep, who's that? I'm going to keep doing readings. Okay. So, there's someone in here. Let's see. Oh, is that Jaden? Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Oh, can you see me? It froze. Hold on. Is she froze on y'all? Oh, there she is. Hold on. I wanted to see. There you are. Can you see me okay? Can you see me okay?
I can see you.
Okay, perfect. Let me know if like something happens and it doesn't it like you're not able to hear me. Like put your hands up, interrupt me, whatever you want. I just have to say something to you. And I don't know, Jaden, if you're going to understand this or not, but I have I've been trying to trust my feelings a little bit more and my feelings. And I'm just going to give this message to you. And then I want you to kind of tuck it in your heart. Okay. And then I want you to take it with you in the future. Okay.
Okay.
If that's okay with you. So there's a lady that is definitely with you. When I saw your name, I'm like, oh my gosh, I felt her. And she come through and she says, oh, are you still there? Oh, it went out. Can y'all see her? I don't see her anymore. It's a black screen to me. Do y'all see the same thing? Okay. I'm going to wait. Okay, y'all don't see her. Okay, we're going to wait and let's see if she'll come back. It's a black screen. Okay. It's like moving, so I think she's trying to come back. I think she did she froze. I don't think I scared her off. I don't think. I don't think. Okay, it's still. Okay. They said she's trying to come back. Okay. That's okay. It's okay. This lady's not going nowhere until she delivers her message. So while I'm waiting for Jaden, so she'll get this message out. It's this lady. So we're just waiting. All right, let's see. Hold on. Right now, while we're waiting on Jaden, I'm looking in the comments. Okay. And I feel weird with your name. I'm going to let you know. Thank all of you so much for being here. Ooh. Hold on. I was wondering what that was. I kept hearing snoring and I'm like, hello. And I look over, it's my cat. Anyway. Oh. Hey, I've just put you on the screen. Is it Jenna? Gina? If I'm saying her name wrong. Gina, I'm so sorry. I feel something with you. Hydrate. Thank you so much. Go ahead. Hey Jaden, you're back. Yay. Okay. I just put your name. It was I think it's Jenna. Gina. Is it Steno? I just put your name on the screen. If you could email, I felt something immediately with you. It was Gina. If you could go ahead and email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. I feel something with you. So yes, it's you. She said it's me. Yes. Please email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. Okay. Okay. Hi. Okay, you're back. So I was just telling you that I felt I just felt drawn with you. It was definitely a lady. I wanted you to kind of tuck this in your heart. Even if you don't understand it right now, there's a reason that she's coming through. She keeps saying, tell her it's Momo. Plain as day. That's what she keeps saying. Momo. Now, she could have been called something else, but if they come through as Momo, I just give it to you just as she's coming through. Now, is she acknowledging? Sorry, hold on. No, it's coming at me kind of fast. Hang on just a second. Now, sometimes they give me names, or if it's not them, they're acknowledging someone. When connecting with her, I keep seeing it's just like whoosh, D, the initial D. I just keep seeing that for her. Okay. So is it her or is she acknowledging someone? Okay. I'm going to call her Momo.
It's not Momo.
Okay. What'd you call her? Did you call her Momo?
I called her Momo.
Momo. Well, she's a very simple lady. She keeps saying, show her that my hair is pulled back Okay, that's what she keeps showing me. So that's what she's doing. I don't know if she liked to have her hair pulled back, but that's what she's doing. Her hair is pulled back from her face. She is, when I saw your name, I was like, oh, she's got a mama with her. Like I felt it instantly. She is very, very proud of you. You're not giving yourself enough credit. That's what she keeps saying. You're not. Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying that, but you're very, I hope it's okay I'm saying all this, but I'm just giving it to you just as it's coming through. You're not giving yourself enough credit. So, like, look how beautiful you are, Jaden. You are stunning, and you're smart, and you're funny, and you're beautiful. And not just that, you have a very good and gentle heart. And when you love somebody, you love them. Okay. And so remember that. Okay. Look how, like, you're not giving yourself enough credit. Now, is there the reason that she's coming through? She's very funny. That's just how she's coming through to me, because she's kind of like something just passed. That's what she keeps saying. Oh, it just passed. So look into that. Like, is there a celebration that had just passed? Is it for her or for someone else? Right. So like, look into that, because she is referencing the celebration that just passed. And also she's talking about, she keeps saying, pawpaw, 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 pawpaw. Either now, is that an acknowledgement that, is she saying to me, I'm like, okay, why is she showing me that? Like, is it saying pawpaw's with me, or is almost kind of like go to pawpaw, like tell pawpaw I'm okay? Like that's almost the feeling that she's giving me. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to give it to you just as it's coming through. And there's something, there's almost like a push to do that. Okay. And can I be raw with you? I'm just, you know what? I'm going to be raw with you. She's almost making me feel like pawpaw, like go to pawpaw, like, it's almost making me feel like pawpaw ain't going to believe in none of this crap. And she's like laughing about it, and she's just, so I don't know if he would not be into this, then he's going to be like, oh my God, that kind of thing. But she's like laughing about it. So this also shows me she was a jokester. She was playing around. She loved, but she is referencing a push to like say I'm okay, pawpaw, pawpaw, pawpaw. Now, is this her dad that she's referencing? Is there a reason that she shows me that? Because she almost makes me feel very protective of pawpaw. Okay. And then also the celebration that just passed. Because she's so funny. She just almost makes me feel like you can't take her nowhere. You just don't know what she would ever say. Like, that's just the feeling that she gives me. Like, she's just, listen, this is just how I am. I'm going to pull my hair back. And boy, I'm going to live. And she did. Okay. And I just want you to know, like right now, Mama, I'm going to call her Mama, is with you. Okay. But she's very protective of Pawpaw. I don't understand it. I don't know what that means, but it's almost kind of like either go to Pawpaw, tell him, or was this your Pawpaw? Did you call him Pawpaw? You know what I mean? So it's like, why is she saying exactly that? It's almost kind of like, I need him to know, or like a reference to show love that I am okay. She shows me that. So just take that message, because, it could have a deeper meaning to it. So just give it to you just as I'm seeing it. She shows me a beautiful image, and she says, when you think of me, see me this way. Now, I don't know why, but my legs hurt just a tad with her, and my feet. So I don't know if she like hurting her legs and feet sometimes, but it's also important to see that when I feel that way, it's her way of saying, that she's able to stand with strength, and she's happy, and she's okay. And it almost makes me feel like I'm not out of breath. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy. And she says to see her this way. And I turn, and she shows me like a field and rolling hills and beautiful yellow, bright sunflowers all around her. Okay. And she wants you to see this about her. And I can kind of see them dancing in the wind. I see a big rolling hill over here, and the sun is coming down and it's setting, and it turns into pink and glowy colors. It's very, very beautiful. And so when you miss her, see her this way and see that she is happy, and then the song, you are my sunshine, my only, I keep hearing that over and over and over. Okay. Now, will you hear this song? Possibly, I don't know why that song comes to play. It could even be her cherished memories that, she brought to heaven with her. But the feeling of, you don't give yourself enough credit. look how, like, look at you and remember that, so don't be so hard on yourself, give yourself credit, and remember that. You understand her? Do you understand her? Yeah. She's very fun.
My mom is her husband.
Okay. Does somebody call him? Okay. So does somebody call him Pawpaw?
Everybody.
Okay. See, I was thinking Dad, maybe, I don't know, but now that makes sense. Okay. I had to give it to you just as it's coming through. She's protective of him. You know what I mean? And so it's just her way of coming through to say, I'm okay. And she wanted known that she is standing with the flowers all around her. So will you start seeing possibly yellow, beautiful flowers? Maybe, so just remember that, it's their sign. She wants you to see that she's happy. She's healed. I'm not out of breath. My legs don't hurt. My feet feel fine now. That's the best feeling I can give you. And remember who you are. Remember who you are. Okay. It's so important to know that. And you're not giving yourself enough credit. She's so proud of you. She's very funny. She still has a personality. You still can't take her anywhere because you don't know what she would say. That's how she's coming through to me. And then she goes, that's just how she's coming through. Like, that's just the way she's coming through. It ain't a very, no, I hope I'm not saying this wrong, because I'm not, like, don't take it in the wrong way, but she's not coming through one of those kind of like, no. She's coming through like, let me tell you what I think. Okay. And you're going to listen to what I have to say. You might not like it. And I don't know if she didn't like bras in heaven, but she's talking about that. Like, yeah, look at this. Like, that's just how she's coming through. I know I look funny doing this, but I have to give it to you as it's coming through. So anyway, Jaden, you are such a beautiful, beautiful soul. And you don't give yourself credit, okay? And so I think it's time. It's time for you to grow a backbone. I know, and I get told this all the time. Grow a backbone. Take up for yourself, okay? Look in the mirror and love you. Love you, because you're such a beautiful person, okay? Thank you so much, Jaden. I just wanted you to know she is. And just remember what your mama had to say, okay? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Okay. All right, bye. All righty. Oh, Jaden is a beautiful, beautiful soul. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there's someone in the room. Hold on. All righty, let's keep going, y'all. Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I am scared to death right now. I'm so nervous.
What? No. It's just energy. It's just souls coming through from the other side. It's no big deal at all. No, thank you so much for being here. Don't be nervous. It's okay.
I was just talking about you yesterday to my sister, because you called me in 2022 for a reading on here. You did.
Through a live.
Yes, and I just showed my other sister the video last night.
No way. Listen, I just don't believe in coincidences. I just don't, Well, I'm so glad. That's what I tell people all the time. Listen, if it's meant to be, if someone has a message for you, it doesn't matter if I've connected with them before. I don't remember, but then sometimes I will remember. Like the other was like, why does she look familiar to me or sound familiar to me? But if someone's supposed to be coming through, they will. They'll get it out there some way. It might not be directly for you, but it could be for someone you may know. But so there's this man or male was trying to step forward. If you're okay with it, let's just see who he is, if that's okay with you. Okay. Remember too that it could even be a third party. I hear that. Hold on just a second. It kind of sounds echoey, kind of like from another room. Okay. Hold on just a minute. I gotta understand it. I gotta feel it for just a second. He's a younger energy. Okay. Hold on just a minute. Sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna say younger. I don't mean like kid. Like I mean maybe 30s to 40s. That's the best feeling he's given me. Okay. It makes me emotional. Okay, hold on just a second. He's just making me feel all these things. Okay. So I'm just going to give this to you in hopes that you understand it. If not, just tuck it in your heart because he is coming through for a reason. So first thing, when I saw your comments and I put you on the thing, I put you on there for a reason because I was making sure it was you because so many comments that, I just want to make sure that I'm understanding the energy and making sure I'm getting it to the right person. I kept saying in over and over and over. In. That's just, I don't know if that's him or is he acknowledging someone and he come through. Whew, sorry. It's making me pay attention to that too. Like if I feel certain ways and that kind of thing, I don't always understand it, but I always know there's reasons that they show those things to me. I do feel a little like, I don't know, dizzy a little bit, kind of spinning my head just a tad. Okay. So he snapped his fingers at me. Okay. Usually when they show me the snapping of the fingers, this tells me that his passing was either unexpected or quick. You know what I mean? And the feeling of like, I can't get past it. So it's like, I got to understand it, but I'm like, God, yeah. It's just the feeling of like, somebody didn't get to say their goodbyes to him? You know what I mean? They didn't get to have that closure. It's almost, you know what I mean? That's the feeling. So look into that, like snapping of the fingers could even be recent, was it a recent passing or unexpected passing or, that kind of thing. And then, about 30s to 40s. Okay. I have to say something. I'm going to say in, if that's good with you. Okay. Do you understand that? Do you understand that reference? Okay. Yeah. He's got several by him. Who's that? Ooh. The feeling of I'm free. Oh, I'm free. I'm free. That's the feeling he's giving me. And I'm going to give this to you too. I don't understand it, but I'm going to give it to you. I kind of feel like I need to go get some Tums. I have like indigestion in my chest for some reason. Like I have heartburn or indigestion. So I don't know if there's a reason that he shows that to me. Usually when they give those feelings to me, like why? You know what I mean? So I don't know if he struggled with that, or chest related or heartburn. I don't know, but I am going to give that to you. Okay. And the feeling of I'm free. You always was there for me and I needed you to know that. That's the message. Like that's you was there for me and I needed you to know that. Okay. So don't doubt yourself with that. That's the feeling he's giving me. And I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. It's so important to know that. Hang on just a second. There's quite a few. Hold on. Oh, who's that? Hold on just a second. I don't know who this is. Hold on. I don't want to lose him. But remember that message. You understand this, right? Like of what he's doing. Okay. And I don't know again why he snapped his fingers at me. I'm going back through it to see if he showed me anything else. So I don't know if somebody didn't get to have their goodbyes or it was just so unexpected or something such as that. And that's the reason he's coming through. And he says, you were always there for me and I needed you to know that. So it's like, don't doubt yourself with that. Okay. And the feeling of I'm free. Oh, I'm free. Okay. And then I got a little bit of heartburn, indigestion. I don't know if that's something that he struggled with or was something with that. I don't know why I feel that. I don't know who this lady is. She could be a third party, but I do just need you to kind of keep her in mind because she comes through and is exactly what she says. So it's so odd. She just says, hi, I'm Deb. Plain as day. And she says, they got me on a shelf. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to give that to you. Was she cremated or something? Or was there something with that? And somebody has her on a shelf.
My mama has her on a shelf because she was cremated. When you called me in 2022, she came through for me then too.
Did she? I don't remember her. Did she tell you that she was on a shelf then? Because she said something. It's almost kind of like she's in therapy over it. Hi, I'm Deb, and I'm on a shelf. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that is so crazy. What? Oh my God. Anyway, it's okay. Her soul is okay. Just so you know, like our loved ones are not upset that they're on a shelf. But I think that was just a personal validation of like, I know where I'm at. Like, you know what I mean? She's on a shelf. I didn't see, like the TV or anything like that. She said, hi, I'm Deb. and I'm on a shelf. But it also shows me her personality. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to laugh. But she just comes through like,
Yeah, she had a
anyway,
big
she come
personality.
through. I'm sorry. She come through. Oh, I'm gonna always remember that. Well, y'all, we need to make that into a shirt. Hi, I'm Deb, and I'm on a shelf. Anyway, so the thing with her is she's a very strong soul. She was a fighter. Okay, that's the feeling she gives me. And I almost see like a glimpse of like oxygen or the oxygen tank. And I don't know why I keep hearing that. So I just want you to hang on to that. Okay. Like I just heard that for some reason. You ever hear like the sound? Well, I don't want to bring that because it gives me memories. It's the sound kind of like what I hear of my daddy when my daddy was on oxygen. Right. So I don't know why I'm seeing that. Did she have a little struggle to breathe? And it's just her way of saying I can breathe now. Right. So, she didn't want to come in and say, hi, I'm Deb and I'm on a shelf. So anyway, she is happy. She is okay. She was such a fighter, a strong, strong soul. I'm going to go back to the guy real quick, the Ian real quick. He is definitely with you. I hope that you understand exactly what he said. You've always been there for him and he needed you to know that. So don't doubt yourself. He's free. I did feel a little bit of indigestion or tongue. So, I want you to kind of look into that. Like, I don't know if that's something that he felt or was he having that prior? I'm not really sure. And then the unexpected or the no closure. And that's one of the reasons that he's coming through today. It was very urgent, kind of like, I'm here. I'm free. I want you to see that. There's also a big, big reference to the number one. I mean, it's huge. It's the best feeling I can feel. Like, oh, the number one. So look into that. Like, what's going on in the month of January? Is this a birthday celebration, an anniversary, a death celebration? What's going on for the number one? He's making a huge deal about it. Then I hear, hey, find Ray. I do feel Ray's got more in the name. I just feel that. Okay. So if you know of anyone with a Ray in their name, again, Ray could just be part of their name. Okay. So you might have to just think about this. Okay. Find Ray. So there's a reference to Ray. Okay. Tell him his father is here. Plain as day. This man's been passed for over 20 or more years. So he's been passed for a long time. Long time. And he's an older man. It just gives me the feeling of about 70s to 80s. And I don't feel that he just recently passed. He's making me feel he's been passed for some time. Okay. And remember what he said, his father is here. Okay. So I feel like Ray, but there's more to the name. I just feel that. So that might take time to understand. He's got another man that's with him. So remember it's Ian. Okay. And then he's like laughing and then he turns and then he says, hey, find Ray or something with the Ray. It's going to be part of a name is that his father is here. Okay. And I did feel not recent, 20 years or more past, but then he turns and beside this man, now he's an older man, about 70s, 80s. Sorry, it's confusing, but I have to give it to you just as it's coming through. He turns and there's another man that's with him and he's holding a Bible. Okay. So it just shows they're all together. I'm wondering what's the, why am I saying the Bible? I don't know if somebody's got this other man's Bible and they're holding on to it and they got it, or was that something that people remember about him? You know what I mean? I don't know if it's the man with the Bible or the older man, right? I don't know which one it is, but there was a celebration that just passed because they're talking about it. I'm trying to pinpoint. So if you find out who the Ray is or part of a name with a Ray in it, it's like Ray something. I just keep that in mind. Okay. Yeah. Just remember, I'm trying to pinpoint so you can, if you find out, you'll it'll be like, oh, that now makes sense. Celebration just passed. This older man's got another man with him that's holding the Bible. And one of them, I don't know which one is, like which one of the men they're talking about. Not Ian. It's the other man, the older man and the man that's beside him. They're talking about the name being passed down. So I feel like one of them has like their name passed down. Okay. So keep that in mind. They're okay. They're happy, but this Ian is around you. He's very proud of you. I want you to know that. Okay. And to always remember that you was always there for him. Do you understand that? You understand that?
So the N is my husband for Nathan. He passed away March 4th from a heart attack.
Oh, the indigestion. I'm
Yeah.
wondering if
And
that's
the crazy part is I heard him knocking on the door last night, which is even more ironic. And then the and Debbie, she had a stroke and she was on life support, and the doctors kept saying like any day, she's gonna end up passing away and stuff. But she held on. Even the doctor was like, I don't know how she's holding on as long as she's doing.
Yeah. She's very strong soul. Hi, I'm Deb and I'm on a shelf.
Yes, my mama has her on the shelf with Nathan's ashes right next to it.
Wow. And that's okay. Like our loved ones, look, as soon as you take your last breath here in the physical world, and I'm going to be raw with y'all for a minute, it does not matter how you pass. Of course, it's, tragic, you die, and I'm being raw with you. I would rather be raw and real with you than sugarcoat things. Okay. And yes, it's like tragic to lose someone, and that kind of thing. But what I'm getting at is it does not matter if someone peacefully passed in their sleep or if they were just tragically involved in an awful accident. I'm just saying, or anything. As soon as they take their last breath here in the physical world, it's peace. It's joy. There is not like their souls like, scared or frightened or anything such as that. Like they are happy, they are okay, you know what I mean? And so and it doesn't matter. I've had so many people come through that was cremated, and I've had so many people come through that was buried. I've had people ask me like, have you ever connected to anyone that was cremated? Like, the worry that their soul's not okay. Their soul left as soon as they took their last breath, so yes, so she's okay. I think it was just her personal validation that she knows that she's on that shelf. You know what I mean? I love when they do that kind of thing. I love when it's the personal thing, but it also shows you her character. She was funny. Like, she was so funny, Thank you so much for allowing me to see. There was nothing to be scared about or nervous.
And as for January, so we have her daughter, and her birthday is in January.
Got it. Oh my God. Yeah. So it was the N's daughter's birthday.
Yes.
Wow. He is okay. And if you ever find out who the Ray is, just find Ray. Find Ray. Remember,
my sister, her boyfriend's name is Ray, and that is a name that's constantly like being dropped down to like the next boy in the family.
Oh, so the name's passed down. The name's passed. There we go. Okay. I like when they do that because like it's got, look, I tell people they're going to like sometimes pinpoint, not always, but majority of the time, if they can, they'll pinpoint where you understand where that message goes to. And this is the thing with me. Not everybody agrees with how I work, but this is how I work, and this is how I'm comfortable with it. Right. I mean, but people that do what I do and that kind of thing, I've had people try to argue with me about it. And I'm like, listen, y'all work how you want to work. This is how it works for me. Let's say, what was his name? N? I just got N. So if it's okay, Nathan, let's use Nathan as an example. I'm just saying this for everyone listening tonight. This is how it works for me. So if you ever come to any of my in-person events, this is extremely important. I know that there's been a lot of Nathans pass away, right? Or let's use an example, John. There's been so many Johns pass away. I'm not connecting right now, just so y'all know, just using as an example. If you come to my events or I have a session with you, whatever, and I'm walking around the audience and let's say a Nathan comes through and I say Nathan or an N, there might be 10 people go, oh, it could be for me. And they all stand up, 10 people, because they've had Nathans or they know someone by the name of a Nathan or a John that's passed away because that name is common. John's common, right? Not with me. I'm telling you, these connections that come through. Now, I don't know how others work, so I'm not saying nothing about them. I'm just only telling y'all how it works for me. Nathan's going to come through or John's going to come through and they're going to show personal things. They're going to show the descriptions and bring other people through that's with them. And then eventually people are going to start sitting down and it's going to be one family left. And what I'm getting at is when a John comes through, John's not going to come through and connect so deeply for 20 of you. these connections are personal. These connections are deep. I want you to know that it was him that was coming forward. You know what I mean? And so, so for him to come through and say, "Fine, Ray," that was a deep connection. It's not going to be, well, it could be this one. And then, you know what I mean? So usually they like to pinpoint it. I'm so thankful he said Ray, because now you understand that. You know what I mean? He's okay. He's okay. That's so crazy that you heard the knocking. What? Wow.
I did. I heard it last night.
Yeah. And then you get a connection today. There is no coincidence. I am telling you, y'all, there is no coincidence. Well, thank you so much for coming on here tonight. I really appreciate you being. Yeah, thank you so much. Be sure to eat something and drink something. You may feel a little tired, okay? It's normal to feel that way. It's energy. And some of you may be feeling it now. Energy is everywhere, and it will drain you sometimes. So, well, thank you so much. You have a wonderful night, and I'll be keeping you in my prayers.
Thank you. I appreciate everything you do for us.
I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. All right, bye. She is a very sweet soul. Everybody good tonight? How's everybody doing? I don't think I'm going to wear these eyelashes anymore. Oh my gosh. Well, I appreciate y'all for being here too, because y'all don't have to be, but you are. And that means a lot to me. Okay. Let's see. Are y'all ready for the week? All right. There was a Susan Graham on here, but I don't want you to come on video, Susan. I need to say something to you real quick. I'm trying to find you. Yeah, I'm not ready for the week either. There was a Susan Graham on here. I saw her just a second ago, and I just heard something. But I don't want you to come on video or nothing. I just need to say something to you real quick. Are you still on here? It was Susan Graham. There you are. Hi. Let me find you again. Well, I saw you. If you are interested, and y'all, I love these Facebook Lives. I love it. And I hope that some of you can feel the energy when I bring people on and that kind of thing, and you see their reactions. But if you want to experience it even more in person, I will be in Gulfport, Mississippi at the beautiful Gulf Coast Event Center. May the 10th, and we at this moment still have some tickets available. Y'all, tickets are going fast. I can't hold them. I'm not even over tickets. So I couldn't hold them if I wanted to, but if you are interested in coming and experiencing something like this in person, but feeling it 1,000 times more, you can just feel the energy. I would love for you to experience it with me. May the 10th, go to my website at angelie.org, scroll to events, and then it says tickets. You can hit buy tickets, and then it's going to, then you can and it says see more. Okay. And then you can read all the details about it. But I would love for you to be there. I'm going to be up close and personal with y'all. I'm going to be walking through the audience. It's going to be amazing. Susan Graham. I I didn't want to bring you on video. Not yet. Not until I can feel more with you. But I just have to say something to you, and I hope it's okay. I'm doing this. I really do. But I felt this urge. I'm gonna be raw with you for just a second. And I just want you to like listen to me for just a minute. You can always email me if you need to, but I just kind of feel like I just need to say this. You have a daddy in heaven. He comes through as a fatherly energy, and I just want you to know that he's with you. There's a saying that I keep hearing, and I was just like waiting. I'm taking my time with it. Okay. I know you can see that. Like I'm taking my time because I want to make sure that I understand it right. Okay. But he comes through fatherly energy. Okay. And I just want you to know that you're not by yourself. I just felt him. I keep hearing, no matter how dark it gets, there is always light. I'm going to say that one more time. No matter how dark it gets, there is always light. Very simple. No matter how dark it gets, there is always light. No matter how dark things get in your life, no matter how many times you're ready to give up, no matter how many times you're right on the edge and you're ready to just let go of the world. I hope you understand what I'm saying. No matter how dark it gets, there is always light. It's not time for you to go. Your daddy wants you to live a beautiful life. And when you feel like giving up, I want you to remember these words. No matter how dark it gets, there is always light. And you have to put one foot in front of the other, and you got to keep going. God is not against you. He's not. He is with you. And even if you feel like he is, you may not can feel him at times, but let me tell you, he has gotten you this far. And when you're ready to give up, remember those words. No matter how dark it is, there is always light. Your daddy is with you. He cuddles with you. He puts you in his arms. And I want you to know that and to know how strong you are. I needed you to know that. Also, the scent of him. You may smell him. I keep seeing like these buttons. So I don't know if there was like a button-down shirt with him. But when you feel so lost and you're ready to give up, no matter how dark it gets, there is always light. And you are so loved. Even if you can't feel it, you are so loved. And you are worthy and you matter. You are so worthy to live this life. You are so strong and you are strong enough to live this life. Things won't be easy and not everything's going to go an easy way. You have a very hard route that you've had to live, but you're doing it. And when you feel like you're ready to give up, remember those words. No matter how dark it gets, there is always light. He has a light-colored dog with him as well. He just wanted to put that in there as well. It's a smaller dog. It's light-colored. I can almost see, like, when the dog lifts its neck, I can see, like, a light-colored on the neck. I almost feel like I feel something with this dog. So let me understand that. Let me scribble for just a second. this dog needed you to know I knew that you loved me. I knew that you loved me. And I don't know if it's you that's thinking that or somebody close to you, but they think, did he know? You see how it was said. Did he know? So it's a male dog. Feel that. This dog knew. So I don't know if you had to like make a tough decision or you wondered, did this dog know? Also, I feel like this dog has some vision issues, kind of like blurred vision. So I don't know if this is something that this dog struggled with and that kind of thing. Not anymore. This dog is okay. This dog is happy and running. It's a small dog, so it's not big. That dog knew. So yes, he has this dog with him and this dog is running everywhere. Okay. There is a reference to your daddy. I don't know if you're going, I had to put it down. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, your dog knew. Was this your dog? There was a dog that you had to put down. I'm so sorry. But this dog knew how much you loved him and he's able to run. Okay. It's so important to see that. And also the vision. There was something, I don't know if you knew this or not, but definitely something with the eyes, kind of like when I look at, like when I'm looking at the comments, like it's kind of all blurred out. So I don't know if this dog couldn't see very good. But the dog can now. As soon as they take their last breath here in the physical world, it's just beautiful. It was my dog. I'm sorry. Well, the dog's eyes is okay. The dog's vision's okay. It can run now. It kind of hurt a little bit. So I don't know if the dog like had a little bit of like arthritis going on. I just like not anymore. His legs don't hurt or nothing such as that. The dog is completely happy and healthy and your daddy's got this dog. So just remember that as well. Yeah. Oh my God. But when you feel empty, when you feel like there's nothing left here for you, I want you to remember that, okay? No matter how dark it gets, there is always light. And you are strong. You are a strong lady. And you are going to make it. I know that it's hard. I definitely see the comments in YouTube. Absolutely. Yes. I promise y'all, I see y'all. I see y'all. And I love YouTube. Just so that I saw that comment. Love y'all. They're saying on Facebook, have y'all got a notification? I've been getting a notification telling me that they're going to delete all of my live videos in 90 days unless I download them. So I'm going to have to like figure that out, y'all. Cause like I'm scared that all my live videos are going to just go away. So I'm hoping, knocking on wood, that I can download them some way and put them on YouTube. So please, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can do that for free. And if something happens and you can't find me on here, go to YouTube. Okay, go to YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel, and y'all have walkthroughs on there. I've got a lot. I got a lot of stuff on there, but I have walkthroughs where you can actually hear the souls talk. You can hear their voices coming through when I'm doing the walkthroughs and that kind of thing. Look up the one for the Octagon Hall. You can hear that. You can hear like the music box playing in the background. You can hear a child. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. But yeah, scroll on my YouTube. Because I'm going to try, I can't promise that I can do all of it, but I am going to try to download some of my videos and then try to put them on my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? So if something happens, please bring me over, like go over on that way too, you know? But yeah, Susan, I just had to tell you that. I hope that it's okay that I did that, but, you know, I wanted you to know that your daddy is with you. Okay. Yes. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Someone said that. If the videos delete, they said in 90 days, if it's not downloaded, I have no idea why Facebook gives me such a hard time, but they do. If I've made a connection with you on a live video, I would highly recommend as soon as you can, go on your reading on that live video and download the video or download just your connection on another device, not save it to Facebook, download on another device your reading if I've ever had a reading with you on a Facebook Live. And that way you have yours. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I can't promise that, yeah, I can't promise that it's not going to delete. And I promise you I'm not deleting them. Okay. But yeah, it's wild. I know. I don't know why they're doing that. Yeah, Kayla. And someone said that. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Yes, y'all should definitely just download your video for sure. Like go on there and you can like record and download whatever, if I connected with you for sure. There was an Amanda on here. I was trying to find you again. Let's see. I'm just seeing if I can find your name real quick. If you're an Amanda on here, like comment real quick. Let me see, because there might be. Oh, there you are. Amanda David. What was it? It was Amanda David Z something. It went by so fast. Every time I see your name, I'm like, what was that? Let me write that down. Oh, what was that? Yes. It was Amanda David ZABA something. Let me hold on. I just hear something. It's okay. Like you don't have to. Don't come on video because I'm scared I'm gonna lose it. Hey Amanda Mally. Hey girl. How are you doing? I just saw your comment. How are you? How are y'all doing? No, this was Amanda David. There you are. Yes, she said me. Yes, you. Oh no, sorry. Sorry, I put the wrong person up there. It was Amanda. I can't find. Nope, that's not you either. Okay, I give up on trying to put you on the screen. Yes, you right there on the screen, Amanda David. I cannot pronounce your last name, but I hope that's okay. You. Every time I see your name, there's a lady and she's just a token. So it's like, oh, see? And I'm like, see what? Like, I'm trying to understand like what I'm seeing. But I just want you to know there's a lady that's with you and she is trying to come forward, but it's like just little bits and pieces. So I was like, well, I'm just going to tell you what I feel real quick. I'm just waiting. I know I do feel her. She's an older lady. I'm going to say she's probably about 70s to 80s. Okay. There it is. The feeling that she's giving me real quick is like a grandmotherly energy. Now she could be great grandmother. You know what I mean? Like there's definitely a feeling of that. I'm just waiting to see. So that's it. Okay. I had to understand it real quick. So she just showed me her taking a tube from her nose. It was like oxygen. That's the best. I hate to be so blunt. I'm so sorry, but I have to give it to you, Amanda, just as it's coming through. And she keeps showing me, see, look, I'm okay. You see this? See? That's what she keeps showing me. See? That's what I hear. See, I'm okay. Look, I don't need it. That's what I hear. So I don't feel that she's been passed too terribly long. Maybe a few years or so. So I wouldn't say like 15 years, 20 years or anything such as that. The feeling of just a few. That's the feeling she's giving me. And she is making me feel grandmotherly. That's the feeling she's giving me. I'm going to need some more paper. Oh, no, give me some more. It's going to have to be out of a notebook, unfortunately. I'm going to see. I'm going to wait and let's see if she'll show me more. Sometimes they'll pop in and out. Getting some more. Unfortunately, I have no more loose leaf paper because my daughter, Leigh, comes in here and takes all my paper to go draw. So I just want you to know I feel her. I don't know if you understand her or not, but she is coming through really good. Like as in, see, See? See, I'm okay. That's the feeling she's giving me. May have to wait for her to come forward more. So don't give me like any, information about her or anything such as that. But remember grandmotherly energy. That's why I was like, well, I felt her, I didn't, if that makes sense. So that's why I said, let's not bring you on just yet until she shows me more. Been just a few years past. And she says, see, I'm okay. See? It's my grandmother. It's my grandmother. She's been gone for 2 years. Wow. Yeah, she is with you. I feel her, but there's another woman, and I'm just trying to see if she'll come through without forcing it. So just give me just a minute. Let's see if she'll show me anything. I do feel her though. I almost want to say it's a lighter colored hair woman that's trying to come forward as well. Now, are they connected? I'm not sure. So you can tell I am getting tired. That's just how it works. Energy's kind of draining me. So just know the grandmother is with you. I do feel her some more. So I'm just kind of waiting. That's why I was like, don't give me any kind of like additional information or anything like that, because like I would love for her to show me more. I will tell you there is another lady that is very strong around you. She's got light colored hair. It is very important for you to know she's there as well. I will tell you the feeling she's giving me. The feeling is a most motherly energy. So I do want to let you know I feel them. I feel them. I feel them. Okay. So we're going to just kind of wait. But I have been telling myself, you know what? It doesn't matter if it's a little bit or a lot. If they're coming through for you, they're coming through. Right. So Amanda, actually, yeah. You know what, Amanda? Email me at angelleassistant@gmail.com and just put sorry, I'm trying to think. I'm so tired. And now you can see the difference in me, like my energy. Isn't that weird how that works? Like at first I'm like, oh, and then now I'm kind of like, it's energy. Email me at angelleassistant@gmail.com and say, hi, I'm Amanda, and that I called you on live or whatever. And I will be in touch with you. Okay. It'll probably just be through email. Just remember that. Okay. Remember I'm saying that. Okay. And I have your little notes right here. And I'll say, I'll be in touch with you. Okay. We're going to wait for them to show me more without forcing it. You don't ever want to force it. Okay. But I feel her. I feel the grandmother. She showed me the tube coming from her nose, which tells me, was she on oxygen? Was there a reason that she, showed me that? And then there was another lady I felt with light colored hair that was there as well. Okay. We're going to keep going. Okay. But I had to give that to you. Oh, Chelsea. I'm sure it's draining for you. Thank you so much for doing what you do. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Chelsea, you have a lady around you. Hold on just a second. Feel like different things. Hold on just a second. Just instant. Like I read your thing and then I read your comment and then it was like, oh, but it's not a whole lot. You can tell I'm tired. So I am getting a little tired. I will tell you though, this soul comes through. She makes me want to cry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to be blunt with you for just a second, Chelsea. I just hear mama's with you. 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 Y'all, I hear so much in my head. It's not even funny. I mean, I can give y'all everything that y'all want. If you really want to know everything that I hear. And like, I see stuff all the time. And I know some of it's got to make sense to some people, but then it's like so many other souls trying to give messages and it's like nonstop. And then there's days it's like I can just relax and I don't feel anything at all. And I think I push it away in a way, and I don't mean to, but I'm so tired that I have to just to have like normal, like normal. But y'all, I hear so much stuff. But anyway, back to Chelsea. I don't know if you understand this or not. I don't know if you lost your mama. If you did, I'm so sorry. But I did hear mama's with you. Mama's with you. I just keep seeing an image. I'm just going to say this real quick. I just see an image of this sweet, sweet lady. Very funny. She's very, very funny. Like, like laughing. And I'm going to say about 40s to 50s. Okay. About 40s to 50s in age. So she's not old. She's young, y'all. And she's around you, Chelsea. Okay. So I don't know if you understand her or not, but she is coming through. Okay. I just saw her sitting in a chair. It's like just sitting in a chair. And then all of a sudden it's like changed. And then I see like outside because I see the clouds behind her. And then this is what's funny. I want you to really pay attention to this. Okay. Because somebody may have it. Somebody may remember this. Every detail matters. But you see, I have a cup, right? Hers is like a little bit bigger cup. And she's sucking out of a straw. And she's like, and she's sucking a straw. And she's like, yep. She's just like drinking out of this cup, and she's drinking out of a straw, and she's like laughing, and this tells me that she's so happy. Oh my God. And then I could see glasses. So did she wear glasses? And does somebody maybe have her glasses, or is just a little unique thing to show you that she doesn't need her glasses anymore? Now, I did hurt a little bit in my feet, so I don't know if at times she had some swelling going on. And then my stomach hurts just a tad, so I don't know if like there was something. I'm just giving you what I feel. But let me tell you, she is around you. And I want you to know that she's okay. Did she like to talk? Because I feel like she loved to talk, and she was a very simple lady and, loved to laugh, and she loved with everything. Okay. And that's what people remember about her. She said something. Hang on. Sarah. You also have a grandfather. Well, hold on. You said something. What did you say? Hold on. Oh my God. She always had a fountain Mountain Dew. No way. And was blind as a bat. No, that's why she talked about her glasses. Okay. Do you see the descriptions though? I tell people all the time, gosh, it's just like, why are they showing these little bitty things? There's always deeper meanings to it. That's her way of letting you know she doesn't need her glasses. She's able to see better in heaven. These were some of her memories, and that could have been something that you would think about, So funny. She is such a hoot. And I mean that in a good way. She's just a very lovable person. And there was a grandfatherly energy that's with you as well. And I just want you to know that. I just felt him for just a second. Like there is definitely, I keep hearing he's here. Okay. So you have a male energy, a grandfather that's all passed, because she's making it seem like, oh, he's here. Don't worry. Like he's here too. There's to the left of her, kind of like a little bit over here. So she's here drinking her drink. Just, y'all go on. Yeah, I'm good. And then here's this other woman. She's 70s to 80s, and she's just kind of standing there. She's just kind of standing there, just kind of wanting to be acknowledged. So I'm going to acknowledge her. Just remember I'm saying this. Okay, Chelsea, just remember I'm saying it. Chelsea, do you have a love? Do you have a partner? Do you have a partner, or do you have a love? Why am I saying that? Why is she bringing that up? Hang on. Do you understand that? Do you have a love? Yes, my grandfather, her father passed. Oh, well, he's there too. Okay. But Chelsea, do you have a love? I just keep hearing something. So I'm looking for your comment. I'm like waiting to see that. So let me just tell you what I hear. And there's like a reference to your love. That's what I keep hearing. Like there's a reference to like something with that. Okay. Well, there's this lady. Yes, I do. Okay, perfect. Okay. I just got to say something. So to your love. Okay. So you have a partner. Well, there's this lady there. She's just standing there. Now, remember, I'm saying this, okay? Because there's a reference to your love. She's acknowledging your love. She's showing love to your love. And then she's an older lady. I'm going to say she's probably about 70s to 80s. And your mama was bringing her through. So it's either like, your mom is bringing this lady through for your love, either acknowledging him in some way. Maybe your mama was just saying, hey, I'm thankful for him, as well, and showing love to him and saying, oh, she's here. So this older lady, she's about 70s, 80s. And it's kind of weird. It's not weird. I just hear something and I'm going to just give it to you and release it to you. And hopefully he will understand this. I hear, oh, that's what I hear. I know it sounds weird, but I can't help it. That's just what I hear. Oh, I see. OP. Oh, I have no idea. She has a fiance. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, does he know? Oh, I have no idea. OP. I wonder if it's OP. No. I'm going to do it just as it's coming through. Oh, OP. I know. But were you asking? Were you just asking for me? And does he know? Oh, I know. Yeah, just his grandmother. Wait, hang on. His grandmother, my mom and her didn't even know each other. They do now. And I think that was your mama's way of coming through to validate, hey, she's here. She's an older lady. Okay. Also his grandmother always said open. What? What? I don't like to ask questions. And I never ask questions. But what was his grandmother's name? Can he let you know that? Because now we're all curious. Why is she saying, oh, that was her trademark word. What was her trademark word? Y'all, I missed it. I heard, oh, why am I hearing that? That is wild. Wow. I really like her. Oh, well, she's still doing it and just want to let that know. That is wild. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Wow. Well, thank you for validation. So Opal was her name and her trademark word was ope. Ope. Was it ope? Oh my God. What? That's wild. Well, listen, you know what? I have no idea. I have no words. Oh, she said, oh, like Homer Simpson all the time. You are joking. Oh my God. Well, there we go, y'all. There we go. That right there. There we go. That is wild. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was just her way of letting him know I am okay. I am okay. Real quick, your mama, I hope it's okay. That is so wow. Good job. She did really good. So y'all, that is just wild. So your mama did say something real quick. Who's the I can't quite understand it enough, but it's like tell her. So if that's how I hear it, but I do feel like there's more to the name. So you may have to think about that. Okay. It wasn't oh, you know what I mean? This is de, and this is your mama saying something. So it's tell de something. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. You can say it again. Tell de for sure. So it's like almost like a give this message to D-E. Okay. I feel more of DE as much as I want to connect. I'm sorry. I feel it's like give the message, give this. Your mama, Chelsea, is just saying tell DE. So if you know of anyone with a DE in their name, okay, DE, tell her. So it's a girl that she's referring to. Okay. It's just very quick. I just hear tell to tell her love and is okay. Exactly that. Whew. Sorry, I got heartburn. There's probably reasons why I'm feeling that. I don't know. Now just know they're happy. They're okay. But if you know of anyone that your mama is referring to with a D in their name and DE, not DA, but DE, and does DE have a love? If she has a love, the message is tell him and ANG is okay. Now I do feel there's more to that. Like I do feel that. So just remember that, okay? Your mama is still sucking on that straw, girl. Okay, she is okay. And remember her as well. But thank you so much. I should have brought you on video. I thought she was only going to show me like one thing. Oh my God. What? That is wild. Yeah. Anyway. Yep. Just wanted you to know. Alrighty. Okay, well. That is crazy. That was crazy, wasn't it? That was that was oh my gosh, sorry. Okay, that was wild. Okay. So what I was saying just a second ago, and I hear tons of noises a lot of times. Not all the time. I mean, I can have like normal days and that kind of thing where I don't feel nothing. And just because I can be in public and still say someone lost somebody, it doesn't mean I know. I don't know it all. I mean, if that's the case, I would have won the lottery. I don't do future. If that's the case, we would have all won the lottery, right? Like all of us. It don't work that way. It just don't. I wish that it did, but it don't. And I can't seek it, or anything like that. And I can't promise, someone's going to come forward. But when you come to my events and in person, I feel the energy before it even starts. It's weird, but souls know if you're coming or if you're meant to come. I've had people come and go, I wasn't even supposed to be here. Something happened and I was given the ticket, or whatever the case. I've had that happen before. So just remember that, souls know if you're supposed to be coming. And I feel things weeks prior to the event. I start writing things down. I feel things. So I'm already feeling things for the event that's coming up. I already feel like, and souls get excited. They do. So I really hope that you get to be a part of that. There was I think it was Belinda. It was just very quick. I saw the name real quick. I'm just going to give this real quick. It was Belinda. I don't want to bring you on video, but I just saw Belinda. So if there's a Belinda on here, Belinda. Well, there was when I saw your name, I saw M. And I do feel male. Okay. Just male energy. Just waiting to see if I see her comment. I can see my eyelashes. I can see them. Yeah. That is wild. I asked my daughter to put fake eyelashes on me. So if you're just tuning in and you're like, why is she talking about her eyelashes? I was talking about them earlier. How I said I probably could fly away if I was in the car and I rolled my window down. So wild. Okay. I was just waiting. Anyway, I don't know if she commented or not. But if you hear this, there's definitely a male energy around you, and I keep saying Ilm. And then there was a message to tell Wayne. There was a woman that was like kind of to the right of him. Now, are they connected? I have no idea. They may be. You don't have to. I mean, just like just a second ago, it shows you they don't have to be connected to be around one another. But this was a Belinda. You have a, if just so you're, because I can't see I see the comments, but it's going by so fast. Just know that you have a male energy around you, and I see Ilm. Okay. He's definitely around you, trying to show love to you. And then I hear find Wayne. So if you know of a Wayne, okay, there's a woman that is, yes, over here to the right. Okay. And all I keep hearing is find Wayne. You tell Wayne that his mother is here, P, plain as day. Okay. And I want Wayne to know you will always be my boy. Always, no matter what. You hear me? He'll always be my boy. Oh, there you are, Belinda. Hi. Hey, Belinda. You have a male energy Ilm around you very clearly. Like he is definitely around you. I don't know if you understand that or not. It was just very quick, but I had to let you know. He's definitely around you. Yes, definitely around you. Every time I saw your name, I saw Ilm, male. And then there was a woman that tried to come through. Now, could it be a third party? Maybe. So that might be something, Belinda, that you have to think about. Wayne is my uncle. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, there you go. So it was just a very quick, I think he was just bringing her through to say, oh, look who's here. And I kept saying P, 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 P. Yeah, P. And it was like, tell him you'll always be my boy. Always. You'll always be my boy. And she's talking about how the Lord blessed her when he came into her life. Okay. So you'll always be my boy. Always be my boy. Okay. I do feel a little sickly with her, so I don't know if she passed from like some type of sickness. I just feel like it just don't feel good. Right? I'm like kind of weak feeling. I have to like make sense of that. Like I gotta like, why am I feeling that way? Oh, you know what I mean? There's reasons why I just kind of feel like, oh, and it's not because I'm not. I mean, I am drained, and you can tell that, I'm sure, but like there's a feeling I feel with that, right? So I don't know if she passed from like being sick and weak and that kind of thing. Yes, that's true. Okay. Yeah. She is completely healed. Okay. Completely healed. And if you could tell Wayne what she said, always be my boy. I was so blessed. I'll always be your mama. Remember how she said it though. So it's like she was thankful the good Lord brought him into her life, and he's made her so proud. I don't know if Wayne's got some back problems or something, or just remember I'm saying that, okay? I just kind of hurt just a little bit in my back, So I don't know if she may be hurting her back, or if is he got some back pain, or something. Anyway, she's just wanting to acknowledge that she's around him. And then Ilm is definitely around you. I had to tell you, if they come back through anytime, I'll let you know. But they're with you. I just had to tell you. There's also, I think it was a Diane, is it Holbrook? I'm so sorry. I think I'm saying your name all wrong. It was Diane Holbrook or something. It went by so quick. Very, very, very quick. So I could be saying your name a little wrong. I'm just going to say this real quick to you. Oh, hi. Hi, Diane. How are you doing? Well, you just have a male that's near you. I don't know if this is a third party or not, but I'm going to validate everybody. If I feel something with y'all while you're commenting, even if it's just something little, I'm going to tell y'all. I just want you to know there's this man that's with you, and he's hugging you in spirit. And I didn't feel I don't feel that he recently passed. He's making me feel at least 10 or more years. Okay. It just makes me feel he's like protective of you. So I don't know if this was a fatherly energy or more of your love. Like, I know that sounds a little odd. I'm just kind of like, huh? Like, it's the feeling he's giving me. But remember, 10 or more years. What is he showing me? Hang on just a second. Huh. It's after his passing. I got to say something real quick. You're probably not going to understand this. I think that you might be like sitting there one day and then it goes, oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh, this is what it means. That's where I'm getting at. Like, sometimes it just takes time to understand this, but just remember I'm saying this, okay? Is this your love that's passed? Like, there's something with that, okay? Like, there's a pull in some way, okay? Just remember I'm saying that. But he's like laughing and he's showing me something. And I'm just going to give this to you is after his passing, okay? This was after his passing. My husband passed 11 years ago. Okay, so the 10 or more years makes sense then. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Well, Diane, he is definitely with you, but he's not just with you. He's with his family. And I want you to know that there's definitely something. I just want you to remember this, Diane. Just remember I'm saying this. Is after his passing for sure. And I don't feel that it's been too terribly long ago. I don't know how long ago because he's not specifying like exactly how long ago, but I can tell you it wasn't when he was here. And I actually don't feel that it's been too terribly long ago, not years ago. But he's talking about someone. He shows me that. Let me just show you. I see keys jingling, like keys. And he almost makes me feel like car keys, okay? And he keeps saying, tell her I'm with her. I don't see him. That's not who he's talking about. No, I'm not saying he's not showing love to his whole family because they do. And he's with his whole family. But this message is for her, he says. And I don't think that it's you. So I don't know who he's talking about. But it's almost kind of like, tell her I'm with her. Did somebody like get a vehicle or just started driving or like get a new vehicle, and that kind of thing. And it's like, oh my God, kind of excited about it. You know what I mean? So is somebody just getting a vehicle or, not too terribly long ago? There's a reference to that in some way. And when I saw the keys, the message wasn't about like maybe like a house key. This was more of car keys, and that's important. Okay. So like I said, I knew that you would probably have to think about this one, but just remember, because he says, tell her I'm with her. So it's definitely like watching over this person. So it's definitely a female, and I actually don't feel very old. I just don't. I don't feel, you know what I mean? So I don't know how old, but I don't know if somebody just, got excited and got a car or something or a new vehicle. But I think it's just his way of showing love to someone, So I don't know if this is like a grandchild or a great grandchild. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? But that's the feeling it's leaving me. It's just like this feeling I can't get, you know what I mean? So, and it could just be his reference to say, hey, I'm with this person. I know of all the new things happening in their life and that kind of thing. And I'm so excited. I just want you to remember I'm saying this. In case you don't make sense of it right now, you can always go back later and be like, oh my gosh, yeah, that makes sense. But remember of him specifically saying her, not him. So it's not that. It's going to be to a girl. I feel like that he's saying somebody just recently got a new vehicle or something with that or driving. And maybe it's not just recently, but within this last year or so, right? That's the feeling it's giving me. So I want you to hang on to that. I do want you to know that he is with you. Okay. Very important to know that. And I had to tell you, our oldest granddaughter got a car a couple of years ago. She's 23. I think it's just his way of letting her know that he's with her. I felt like it was kind of new. Like it was like a new, like a new thing. I didn't feel like this was years ago, 10 years ago. And it wasn't when he was living. That's the thing. It was a message after he passed, not too terribly long ago. It was a cool thing. It was a new thing. You know what I mean? If I feel anything else though, Diane, during the live, I'll let you know. But I'm really tired though, so I'm probably just gonna call it a night. But I had to tell you though, Diane, he is with you. I feel him. And he knows what's going on, you know what I mean? And so how beautiful to know that. But y'all, I just want to thank all of you so much for she was his heart. Got it. That's why he specifies her then. Not saying he's not showing love to his family and to others and stuff, but I'm wondering what's the connection with her. You know what I mean? Like what? Now that makes sense because you validated that was his heart. I love you too, y'all. Grief is just the feelings that you get when it comes to grief, you know. And look, when I connect, and I did made a video about this like the other day or whenever, but it's the truth. Like when I make connections with people, I don't want it to just be just messages. I want you to, if they show you what's around them, like the woman that was sitting in the dark recliner, the woman that was in the field with the yellow flowers, sunflowers, you know, and the woman was so excited about the ocean and everything that they showed, you know, like the man that come through to talk about, I know that she's got her keys now, right? It just shows that he's watching over her. I don't want the messages just to be messages. I want this to be a healing experience. And it doesn't mean moving forward, it doesn't mean that you're forgetting them. You're going to still grieve. You're still going to cry. And it's still going to be hard. I cry every day over my daddy. Every day. Oh, so y'all see, I don't know if y'all see it or not. Y'all see anything different with me? Hold on. Y'all see anything different? I don't know. I know I look crazy, but do y'all see anything different? Do y'all see anything different now? So my dad, and it's not for everybody, and that's totally okay. Totally okay. But I wanted it. So I have, yes, I have. But so my dad had no he couldn't lift his hand, his right arm. And especially in the end, he hurt so bad. I asked him, I said, Daddy, what does it feel like? Like we would talk, y'all. He was on hospice for 2.5 years. We talked about everything. And he told me how painful it was for him. And I could watch him in pain. It was just awful. He had to keep a pillow under him. We couldn't touch his arm. And of course, we did have some of my dad's handwriting, you know, and that kind of thing. But I made a comment to him. He was alive when I got my tattoo on my leg of him, you know, and I was never into that kind of stuff. But boy, let me tell you, I go to this girl named Haley, and she is just absolutely amazing. I will pin her in the comments so you can go check her out. Actually, I think I have her card somewhere. Hold on. Let me give you her information real quick while I'm thinking about this. Because y'all just got to know this lady. When I went and got the tattoo on my leg, and we have a picture of this somewhere on here. I told her the story of how I felt like my daddy was being ripped from me and that I was not ready to let him go. I just wasn't. And so when I went to her and I told her I wanted a UFO, which people are like, what? Whatever. Listen, it was just something between me and my daddy. Okay. You know, I wanted it to be, ours is the sky, the moon, the stars, and UFOs. As crazy as that is, yes, that was just something between us. Okay. And so I said, I want a UFO and I want us to be beaming up together. Well, when I got there, she told me that she felt like me saying that my daddy was being ripped from me. And so she created this beautiful thing, and it showed him being beamed up and me reaching as a child for him. And y'all, that's how I knew she was the one for me, for real. And so ever since then, oh my God. So her name is Haley Meek. And it is Feral Fox Tattoo and Art Studio. If you go to her, please tell her Angel Leigh sent you. Feral Fox Tattoo in our studio. She's on the coast. She's absolutely amazing. And she is not just amazing. She listens to you. She cares about you and your story. Okay. But anyway, so with that being said, I went back and I found my daddy had put this in a little curio cabinet, and he said, "Hey, baby doll." Most of you know, he always said that to me. And you can go on these old comments and old videos, and if it ever says, "I love you, baby doll," my mama calls me sweetheart. My daddy called me baby doll. That's how you know it's my daddy. Okay. So he literally wrote different things in pain, and it was all scribbled. He barely could do it. He barely could lift his hand, but he wrote out all these different sayings that he used to say to me. And this one is, "I love you." And it's got the sticker still on it, so it looks shiny. That little thing, I still have like a patch on it, but that'll come off when it's healed. But she did his handwriting, and it says, "I love you," and it's got a period, and it's so shaky, but this is his handwriting, and y'all, I'm just like, I love it. Now I wanted it, like, I like to have them where I can hide it if I want to, but this, I want to see it every day. And so, yeah, I just got it though. So, well, anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much. And like I said, grief is unexpected, and one minute you may be happy and the next minute you're back on your knees again. And I want you to know the way that you feel is okay to feel that way. It's okay to cry. It's okay to scream. It's okay to be angry. But as long as you get back up and you don't stay in that moment, you know, and and that's where I was getting at. When I deliver these messages, I don't want them to be just messages. I want this to be a healing experience for you. I want you to take what they're showing you and envision how healthy they are, how happy they are, and go with that. Not of how they passed. And I know that it's hard, because I'm telling you, I think about the day that my daddy died every day. But then I have to see him healthy and that kind of thing. And so I hope that if I ever do connect for you, that you see them the way they came through, the details, the descriptions. But anyway, I love all of you so much. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here, supporting me, being a part of this. Like, if you can't come to any of my in-person events, that's okay. But I hope that you can one day. But y'all, I love y'all so much. Y'all all have a beautiful night. I will be posting the scribbles, but y'all know how I am. I'm tired. I am wore out. So give me a little bit, give me a few days, but I'll have them posted to the page, and y'all have a beautiful day. And y'all be careful in this weather. It's been crazy. There's some tornadoes on the coast today. That was wild, like up in Van Cleve. So I hope that y'all are all okay. No, grief has no time limit. You're absolutely right. Well, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful night, and God bless. Bye, y'all.